Hi, everybody. I'd like to talk to you guys about how to start your project notes. All right, so here we are. We're looking at the Nazi Germany project, and I need to figure out what my project is going to be. So I'm going to take a look here. Go past the rubric for the presentation, go past the influence. I'm going to go past the presentation information I need to write about. I'll talk about that in class later. I'm even going to go past the actual digital, because I'll talk about that later too. But I need to find a topic. And you know what? One of the things I like is I like the beer hall putsch. Now, we didn't really talk about the beer hall putsch, but this is where Adolf Hitler made his first move to try and take over the government of Germany. So this is an event. So I'm going to scroll down here to events. And since I'm doing this by myself and I don't have any partners, I don't have to worry about partner 1, 2, or 3. It's just me doing all 3 of these questions. So the first question is, what was the beer hall putsch? Why did the beer hall putsch happen? And how did this event influence Nazi Germany? Okay, so I have now figured that out. I am going to go here and I'm going to go to the sign up sheet right here. And I am going to open the sign up sheet. And I am going to write my name, Kurt Morris, by myself, even though I have an example up here. Question 1, what was the beer hall putsch? Question 2, why did the beer hall putsch happen? Question 3, how did the beer hall putsch affect Nazi Germany? Name of my project is the beer hall putsch. And finally, the essential question. What were the reasons for the beer hall putsch is what I will put down. Okay, so that's what I would write right here. Now I'm letting everybody know what my topic is, what my questions are, who's answering the questions, it's me, and finally what my essential question is. All right, now I need to open up my notes. Here are my notes. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down topic, beer hall putsch. Period, social studies, let's say 1. Date, say it's 10/28. My essential question. What were the reasons for the beer hall putsch? Okay, so here's my essential question. This is what my Satomer is going to be about. And I'm going to change the color just so I can see that. All right, so I'm going to do my first question. And as I said, my first question is going to be, what was this event? So I'm going to say, what was the beer hall putsch? So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to write, was beer hall putsch. So this is my subclaim question that I'm answering. I'm going to do that, and I'll make it black just so it stands out. Okay, so I need to find my sources. I'm going to go up here, I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to type in, what was the beer hall putsch? And then I'm going to make a little mark like that. I'm going to put 4 kids in brackets because I want the sources to be at middle school reading level. And if I put 4 kids in here, it'll look it up in brackets. It'll look it up for me and help me find websites that are easy for me. So Kids Kittle, I'm going to open this one, and I'm going to do my 2-minute or less vetting. What was the beer hall putsch? Okay. So I'm going to read some words. Okay, right off the bat, I don't know what this means. I mean, I do, but I'm 12, so I don't. And I don't know what Bavaria is. Once again, I do, but I'm 12, so I don't. Then here, I'm going to look through. Okay, I think I know most of the words other than those 2. Good enough. Do I understand the point? Yeah, this is pretty easy to figure out. Doesn't answer my question. Why did it happen? What happened? How did it happen? Yeah, my question's answered. I'm using it. I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to go here to my notes, and I'm going to put this here for the URL. Paste. Make a space. I like it. So now I'm going to go here. There it is. And I am going to go ahead and talk about what it was. Right there. I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay. I'm going to look up that word in a minute. So that's where it was. The Beer Hall Putsch was a failed coup d'etat in Munich, Germany, between the evening of November 8th and the morning of November 9th, 1923. Okay. So that's the what. Why did it happen? Well, right here, as I read, this is why it happened. The Weimar Republic, when Germany was weak, and the left-wing party kept taking money and people kept losing money. But I really don't like that explanation, so I'm going to keep going for why it happened. Here we go. The Nazi party was getting strong, and Hitler was a strong leader. Okay? I'm going to borrow that. I like that. Now I have to find out how it happened. So I'm going to go back here. And as I go, I don't really like the way it's laid out here. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to choose to go for another resource. And I'm now going to type in, how did the Beer Hall Putsch happen? Once again, I'm going to put it in parentheses. And I'm going to move down, and I'm going to try this one. Okay, prelude. I don't care about what happened before. I'm looking for how it happened. As I go through here, scrolling, a lot of information. Not really seeing anything I like so far. I can read it, but I just think it's constantly going on and on and on. So I'm going to bounce out of this one. I don't like it. Try this one. Let's see what we got. How did it happen? Here we go, right here. In the darkness, 600 stormtroopers surrounded the beer hall with machine guns and tried to take over and burst through the door and firing a shot. That I like. I'm going to borrow that. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay. Now I have to put it together. So I go up here, my question. Oh, I got to borrow this, don't I? I got to put down my URL. Copy. I'm going to put my URL here. Paste. Okay, I have my two sources I used. You can use up to 3. I used 2. My question, what were the reasons for the beer hall putsch? And I'm going to put in my summary. The reason for the beer hall putsch was, because this is a what, I have to put down my what first. So I'm going to borrow this. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to go to my Y. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to go to my how. And I'm going to put it right here. But I'm not done because I have to go through and make sure it makes sense. The reason for the beer hall putsch was the beer. Okay, here we go. I can just start right here. I can get rid of that. Was a failed coup d'etat. I don't know what that means. I need to look it up. I'm going to go over here and type in coup d'etat. Coup d'etat means a coup. Well, it doesn't help me because I don't know what that means. What is a coup d'etat in English? Exercise of force. Exercise of force. Okay, I'm just going to use the word force. So I'm going to go back here. I'll use the word exercise. Was a failed exercise in force in Munich, Germany. Okay. The Nazi Party was getting very strong. Hitler was a strong leader. And in 1923, the year the Weimar Republic was least popular, the Nazi Party grew from 6,000 to 55,000 members. In the darkness, 600 stormtroopers surrounded the beer hall, and a machine gun was set up pointing at the front door. Adolf Hitler, surrounded by his associates, and these are the names of them: Hermann Goering, Alfred Rosenberg, and Rudolf Hess, and Ulrich Graf, burst through the front door at 8:30 and fired a shot into the ceiling and jumped on a chair. I'm going to put a period right there. Okay. They were getting very powerful and they wanted control of Germany. And they, according to this information, were going to take it by force. Now I'm going to make it all Arial. So now I have what I need for that. And here are my notes. And there is where I got my information. Those two websites. Okay? Now you'll do the next for the next question, and you'll do the next for the next question. Then, of course, you'll put them all together in the Satomer, which I'll talk about in a different video. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.